Jamestown Java. That's the name of our coffee shop in the hotel, and it's a very special day. We're at Rainshadow Coffee, and I'd like to introduce you to Nick Batchelor, who is going to help us with our project in the hotel, Seven Cedars. We're coming along, and we are going to have our own brand of Jamestown Java. Today we've done our cupping, our tasting for our very own coffee. So Nick, tell us a little bit about Rainshadow Coffee and what we've done today, what we're doing, what are we doing here with this coffee?
Well, we had open house this morning, kind of just shared with everyone our roasting facility and what we do. We have been in Sequim for 10 years now, roasting small batch coffees, premium grade, organically grown coffees and mostly all in the local area, anywhere from the West End down to Kitsap County is where our reach is for our customers. And so we had the Seven Cedars crew in this morning to cup some coffees that I put together as potential Jamestown Java house blends. So we had 10 of us in here this morning sipping a variety of coffees, and I think we found a winner. And so all the coffee we'll produce for Jamestown will come off of our new machine that we just installed. And yeah, very excited to work with the hotel and the casino.
So what's the story about your coffee? What's a little bit about the story of your family, and you're here in Sequim? Mm-hmm. So we're really excited because this is truly local, and we're doing a lot of really local things relative to Seven Cedars, and you're one of our special stories.
Well, like I said, we're 10 years in Sequim. We began roasting in a small warehouse on the other side of town, and then moved to this building 7 years ago. We started with a small roaster that my father bought and basically dismantled, rebuilt, refabricated, and redesigned. Roasted on that for a few years. It had a need for a bigger roaster, so my dad, being an ex-mechanic and a hot rodder, building hot rods, took it upon himself to build our roaster. So our first roaster that we've been using for several years was designed and built by my brother and my dad. And then this new machine here is also designed and fabricated by my dad. And as we move forward, potentially designing and fabricating and selling roasters in production. So that is just a pretty unique component of Rainshadow, is that we have our own custom-built roasters by us, for us. And it really helps with the process and the understanding and refining the way we do things, and also maintenance and stuff. It's not proprietary, so we know exactly what to do because we built it.
And where do you source your beans? A lot of people are interested in the whole story of the coffee bean. So where do you get your beans?
We work with several different importers that specialize in direct trade importing, which means it's farm direct from the same farms year in and year out. So direct trade relationships with coffee growers are fantastic because it's mutually beneficial. We can really make a change within the villages and the farms, and they can get much more money for their product, for their crop, by guaranteeing that we get a better quality, and so we can invest in their community and infrastructure. And it's really neat to see our importers. We get newsletters from our importers, seeing the changes that they are making in these small growing communities where, because it's basically buying futures. So, hey, we want to buy the next 4 years of your Guatemala crop. With that money that's paid up front, they can build a new schoolroom, they can buy bikes, it's really helping the towns grow. And so those direct trade relationships are really huge, and it's been a big movement in the coffee industry for, I'd say the last 15 years, moving towards direct trade and working with the same farmers and working with them in the growing practices. So it refines the growing practices, it makes the coffee quality better, and it makes the quality of life better for the farmers. So we're really happy to do that. So all of our coffees are direct trade coffees, and they're organically grown, and and they're all grade 1 coffee, so high grade coffees. High grade beans, meaning uniform size, uniform ripeness. That is really where great coffee flavor comes from. So we really have focused on that since the very first day of having grade 1 coffees.
So we're going to have all kinds of great coffee experiences, and we will be selling coffee beans as well under the label of Jamestown Java. So look forward to having you with us very soon.